Welcome to Russian Bazaar 2018 at St. John the Baptist Russian Orthodox Church in Washington, D.C. We're having a very busy time at the moment. You can hear the background noise of the musicians who are preparing to perform outside the church. And here we start our little tour in the cathedral itself. We have a number of priests and clergy who are giving tours to our non-Orthodox friends from the neighborhood and other places around Washington, D.C. People are very interested. This is one of the reasons we do Bazaar, is to introduce people to our faith, to Russian culture. And when you come into the church, you can see we have a resource table with literature that we have prepared to give to our American friends, for those who are interested in learning more about the Orthodox faith. And of course, the most important and central part of Bazaar is to show our church, our cathedral, which was built in the 17th century Russian Moscow Yaroslav style. This is, of course, our pride and joy. This is where we gather for prayer, for all the sacraments, and this is first and foremost in our Bazaar agenda. When people come and they talk to the clergy, get to know us a little bit more, and they pray for their living in the dead, and we're glad that we have this opportunity. And of course, outside is the food, the culture, and friendship. We were visited by the Russian ambassador today with his crew, and they were very helpful in helping us prepare for the bazaar. And of course, the most important is, of course, our parishioners who have come out, and we've had more than 100 plus volunteers who are still working day 2 of Bazaar. Today, by the way, I forgot to mention, is October 7th, 2018. So maybe we should go around and see what is going on. We have a number of groups performing. We have books for sale, and of course the Russian food, plenty of it. Here we are at the ticket stand. This is where people come to purchase tickets for the bazaar, and we have our volunteers. This is my daughter Sonia, Masha, Victor, and my matushka. And this is the president of our sisterhood, Marina Zakharina, who's in charge of everything. Maybe you would like to say a few words?
I'd like to say welcome to all those wonderful people who came to enjoy our festival together, and also want a big thank you to the big village that put it together. So there's a lot of people involved, and I'm really glad we pulled together the parish. So I hope that's evident for all our visitors. So come again next year. Thank you.
You can see people are enjoying themselves, and we will walk and see what we have more things going on here at the bazaar.
If I can say at this point, what is important that people have a very good time. There is a very, very friendly atmosphere. This is the most important. Most important.
People make friends. That's good. Here it's only October, but we're selling Christmas decorations, and Glenn is in charge of this. You can see he's counting his money. So this is Nick Baboshka, and he's the coordinator of the bazaar. Nick, would you like to say a few words?
I would just like to say that it is always a huge, massive endeavor, lots of volunteers, it's a team effort, and we have some really great parishioners that volunteer their time over not only just these 2 days, but in the weeks leading up to it, cooking and baking and preparing all the things that need to be done. So it's an incredible.
Actually, we started preparing about 3 months ago.
Yeah, agreed. And renting the tents and just everything that goes into it. So it's a team effort. It's a team effort. Well, thank you for leading us. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Okay. By the way, last Friday, superstar Alexander Ovechkin autographed 5 jerseys, Washington Capitals jerseys, and we auctioned off 2 of them, and one went for $605, the other one for $500, and we have 3 left. Actually, we have 2 left. So we're planning to do another auction. So that was very nice, very kind of Alexander Ovechkin, who came off the opening game of the season, winning for Washington 7-zip. And now we'll go to the souvenir stand. As you can see, there are many, many things, and they won't be sold today, but people who watch this video can come and purchase these things in time for Christmas, in time for Thanksgiving, and help the church. Because everything that all the profit that comes from this goes to our church, to a good cause. At the end of this souvenir stand, we have an amber table where ladies can buy amber jewelry. Janisia, our parishioner, is in charge of the sales here. This is Lazar, one of our bazaar coordinators and benefactors. How's it going?
It's going wonderful. Everybody loves it. We have a very friendly atmosphere. We welcome everybody, absolutely everybody. Everybody is our family.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Support too.
Thank you.
One of our volunteers, Anya, and Larissa, who are manning the kiosk. How's it going?
It's going very well. We're very happy. Thank you.
We're selling a lot of crosses and icons, so doing well. Good day.
Everybody loves everything that is here.
How's the food, sir?
It is outstanding.
Good?
It's really good.
Having a good time, I hope.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and supporting us. God bless you. This is our choir director, Paula, who is also part-time food server, and all the other ladies. Are you guys still standing?
We are. Yeah, we're standing and smiling.
I hope you're wearing sneakers. Something comfortable. Thank you so much. This is our pirimeni servers. Delicious pirimeni which you eat with sour cream, with bouillon, with what's it called?
Dill and parsley.
Dill and yeah. And also I like it with vinegar too. A little bit of vinegar. And some, hi, thank you for coming.
Oh my God, I will never miss it. He needs the blessing too.
Yeah.
All the time. God bless him. Thank you.
God bless you too.
Thank you too. Thank you so much.
These are payment. Help yourself. Wonderful. This is our parish hall. It's very small, but this on Sundays this is where we have our luncheons, our brunches. And here we have more food. We have golubtsi and blinchiki, Russian bread, and all the other Russian traditional dishes. Pirashki, this is the Russian staple. This is how pimeni are prepared. They're put in boiled for 7 or 8 minutes, right? Pimeni, very easy to prepare. Usually
You're gonna tell our secrets.
Oh, okay. I'll stop while I'm ahead.
Everyone can cook home.
Okay. Well, you can buy them and yeah. All right. Well, anyway, thank you. But eating pilmeni in a Russian setting is most important. Yes. You can buy pilmeni and take them home, but it's not the same. Every year we have a book sale. Our parishioners donate English language, mostly Russian books, and we have a lot of people who are interested in purchasing Russian books, old books. And as you can see, we have a number of customers who are buying. And based on what I saw a few days ago, I think most of the books have been sold. Also videos and CDs and even cassettes. Well, of course, cassettes, almost nobody uses them anymore. This is George. He's one of the coordinators. Theo and Igor. They're in charge of the book sales. How's it going? Good.
Now it's a little slow period,
Huh?
but we've been doing good all
Good.
day yesterday.
The life and thoughts of Andrei Sakharov. Ustinov was a very famous Russian English actor. Where would you buy this? Where can you buy this? Only here, right? Remember Peter Ustinov?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was a good actor too. We just visited the book section, book sale, and we'll come over and see the kids' corner. How's it going?
It's going okay. We have a busy time right now. We have a lot of kids coming in. We've had a little bit of a low time, and now we're back up. So,
what are they doing? Playing games?
We have games. We have crafts over in that corner. So the girls get to make their own kokoshniki.
Kokoshniki is a special hair decoration.
Like a crown
Like
that
a
a
crown,
girls wear.
yes, for a Russian style. So.
And then we have kids playing all sorts of different games, and then we have face painting over in the corner.
That's extremely popular, right?
And your granddaughters are doing a great job. So.
Well, you can see kids are having a good time. Here is the dessert section. We serve genuine Russian tea. Here, as you can see, Tsar Nicholas II, premium Russian tea. Also, Tsarsky chai, as you can see, and also even green tea, Russian brand. So everything's very authentic. And all the desserts are also very authentic Russian desserts. And this is Mary O'Brien. She's in charge of the dessert section of our bazaar for many years now. And as you can see, we have a lot of, not that much left, but wonderful desserts. Mary, how's it going?
Very, very well. We've already sold out of the Napoleon and the honey cake, the big sellers. We have some little Russian cakes now in the boxes, which we are also selling. The Kiev cakes are sold, but some little tiny ones in the box there, which are very tasty, they tell me. I don't know, I haven't eaten them, but people come back and let me know. They're good. So everyone's enjoyed it.
Thank you so much, Mary.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
God bless. Oh, Theodora.
Yes.
Oh, this is the author of many of the dishes that we're selling. Blinchiki, for example, golubtsi. Theodora, how's it going?
I think it's wonderful. Everybody is friendly. Everybody has a good time. And I think everybody enjoys.
Almost doesn't know what sleep is about. She never sleeps. We have a wonderful group from Ukraine who came to perform at our bazaar. 15 teenagers from a group called Radost, and we're extremely happy to have them because they are, it just goes to show that Russians and Ukrainians are in fact friends and family members, and we hope to keep it that way. And here we have a vintage corner where parishioners donate old jewelry and other valuable items, and there are a lot of very nice items too, and people buy them. Everything goes to support the church. This is Irina. She's in charge of the vintage corner. How's it going?
Quite good, thank you very much. We are collecting money, and we know that in excess of certain threshold, every dollar goes to charity.
What is the threshold?
2,500.
Okay, so in other words, anything above 2,500 goes. Actually, 2,500 goes to the church, and everything above 2,500 goes to the benevolent fund of the church to help the poor. And basically, the bazaar, the sisterhood is collecting money to build a new kitchen to streamline these events, because now we have a very antiquated kitchen and we need to update it. You can see ladies are actively buying jewelry. Thank you very much. Keep it up.
We're very happy to contribute performances and entertaining part to the festival, as we do this every year. But this is the part of the cultural youth exchange called Golden Gates. It's sponsored by the Rotary International, and there is a specific organization called Rotary Children's Fund that is on the internet. It's rotarychildrensfund.org, where the kids and young talented people from different countries come together, put together the program that represent their culture. They come to the United States and they introduce their culture to the American people. And this kind of opportunities like a Russian Bazaar give us a great opportunity to share, to introduce our culture, would it be a Russian, Ukrainian, Georgian, and other countries that participate to the American audience, and we're very thankful to that opportunity, Father Victor.
And I should add that, you know, Vitaly, the uniqueness of Vitaly is that he not only presents the dancers, the performers, but he explains the culture in understandable terms. And he gets people involved. He gets Americans to participate in these performances too, so they get a feel from the inside of what Russian, Georgian, Ukrainian, Belarusian culture is all about. So thank you very much for coming and supporting us.
We're very glad to be a part of it, Father Victor. Thank you.
Very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put the hands together again for great gifts all the way from Ukraine, Dnipro, Ukraine, as part of the cultural youth exchange program. We're so happy to get them here with us and celebrate the culture together. Слободанская полька.
Ой, скупила мене полька, а де ж та українська полька?
Dimitri, thank you for coming, and we are delighted. You know, my mother is from Dnipropetrovsk.
Really?
My matushka's father is grandmother is from Dnipropetrovsk. We consider ourselves Russian Ukrainians, and half of my parishioners are Ukrainians as well. And so we're delighted that you came and performed at the bazaar, because this gives Americans a sense of what Ukrainian culture is and our common Slavic culture. Would you like to say a few words about your impressions? This is your first trip to America?
Yes, it's our first trip to America. It's some of our children, even first time, it's their first flight, some of them, and it was to America. We are impressed, really impressed. 2 days we don't believe in that this exists, that we are here, and also we are impressed by hospitality and warm feelings what we feel from you, from Matushka Maria, from every the people here in the church, and we feeling like we are your children, like we are your family, and it's so good to feel, and we are very glad and very. It's a big honor for us to represent for you all, for everybody who are here, our great Ukrainian dance culture, and we are doing everything we can to show you more the most natural, the most powerful, the most искренне, как быть искренне. most sincere. That is why we are really happy. We're happy to be here.
The culture is very rich, which we all can testify to, and everybody was very delighted. And again, thank you very much for coming. And where are you going after Washington?
We will go from Washington to Canada and down to Florida and back. And it will be a big trip. We need a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of health to do everything what we will do. That is why such a good beginning and such a good beginning of our trip for us was a real surprise.
Wonderful. Well, we'll make sure to feed you well, and I wish you God's blessing in your upcoming performances, and you were a big hit. And I know that people enjoyed it very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Again for coming.
And for us, that you are from our city.
Yes.
That is like a God sign.
Yes.
That is, we are not just. It's not simply like we're here. I think it's God's hand, and I believe it, and I understand that everything which happened with us is from Him. From above. Yes. Yes, it's from above. Yes. That is why we are doing what we are doing. And let everybody hear and see us and decide what they decide.
We look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you very much.
Again.
We dream to see you again.
And wonderful children.
Thank you very much. Okay. And hello from Ukraine to everybody. Спасибо. Thank you.
До побачення.
До побачення.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's put the hands together for the wonderful children dancing group Matryoshki.
На прилавке матрешечки стоят, удивляется, влекает затейливый наряд. Сарафаны расписные, шишкой горят, матрешки как живые, шлют улыбки всем подряд. Люба, Надя, Груша, Марина, Вера, Ксюша, Дуняша, Катя, Зина, Наташа, Таня, Нина, видят цепочки, сзади крошечки.
Video about Bazaar, and of course one of the premier groups that are performing is our Matryoshki group, our children, boys and girls from the parish. And Larisa is the founder of this group, and we'd like to see what are your plans and how did the performances go today. We have some of the performances captured on video. Were you happy with the way children performed?
Замечательное выступление. Дети прекрасно станцевали, и у нас большие планы.
The children were very good in their performances, and we have big plans for the future.
Для детей большая радость, когда мы обсуждали и готовились к концерту. Для наших самых маленьких, которым 3 года, 4, 5, была очень важна мотивация. Для кого вы танцуете, почему вы танцуете.
This concert for them was very important, because the children are very young, 3, 4, 5 years old. For some of them, this is the first time ever performing, and this was a motivating factor for them.
В общем, они тянули руки, и самый важный, нужный, правильный, популярный ответ было радовать людей, которые придут. И я думаю, что мы этой цели достигли, и мы очень рады помогать нашему приходу и радовать прихожан и наших гостей.
All the children said that their main goal was to make people happy with their performance, and I think we achieved that goal. Спасибо. Thank you very much.
Спасибо вам.
Keep up the good work.
Будем стараться.
And we'll support you any way we can. Are you enjoying our bazaar?
It's unbelievable, fantastic. Actually, yes.
Every October first weekend. Put it in your calendar. Thank you for coming.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What about you? Did you enjoy bazaar?
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Welcome.
This is Antonina. We call her Tony, the manager. And she was in charge of our dance group for many years. Tonya, are you enjoying bazaar?
Very much. Every year. I cannot miss it. When our Misha and Olga is singing, that's the best.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I tried the best.
And of course we can't pass by Zosia. She's one of these pillars of our parish. How's it going?
Thank you very much, Father. My name is Pillow. Very well. On the heart. On the heart.
You're waiting for the next performance.
Yes. Yes.
Hope it starts soon. How's it going?
It's going very well. We have a steady stream of people the entire day. Everybody's in a good mood. Great questions and a lot of repeat and a lot of new business, which is wonderful. So we're trying to greet everybody with a smile.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Here's a volunteer, a long-distance volunteer, Martin, and his wife Tanya.
Come on.
Tanya and I hail from Cleveland, Ohio, and they were helping out all day yesterday. Are you just relaxing today?
No, we finished the shift.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My goodness.
We would
2 days volunteering.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Very well. We were very busy. We had 4 cashiers, and all 4 of us were just taking it. So it was a very, very good day.
Thank you very much for volunteering and helping us out.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Very enjoyable.
Look for this video. Well, this concludes our tour of Bazaar 2018. It's 3:45. We have 2 hours and 15 minutes left of this year's Bazaar. And I hope that some of this information impressed you enough to mark your calendars for Bazaar 2019. And to all the volunteers, the sponsors, the benefactors, and the guests, a sincere thank you for your help, for your support, and everything that we made will go to a very good cause. Our church, our benevolent fund, we help a lot of people, and please keep up the support. God bless you all.